What is up, you guys? I am Kev. What's up, everybody? Frank.
Yo, it's Davida.
What's going on, you guys? Thank you guys for listening to the last podcast. Podcast Cuatro Four. Yeah, we had the lead singer of Boy Blue in the last episode. Thank you, Christian, for coming in.
Thanks, Bo.
Yeah, a lot of things we talked about, a lot about their benefit show. I hope you guys went to that by the time this comes out. That already happened, but hope you guys went and supported the Trevor group for sure. The Trevor Project, sorry. But we have an announcement to make. Another one, guys. Another one, baby.
And another one.
Yep, this one is for spring. We're going to be at Rutgers University down in New Brunswick, New Jersey. That's right, guys. New Brunswick, New Jersey at Rutgers University. We're going to be there for their lineup for Spring Tour 2023 at The Yard. That's right, guys. The Yard. Down on College Ave. That's going to be on March 28th. We have a pop-up shop there. Guys, we're going to be selling clothes there. This is our first pop-up for spring, guys. We haven't done a pop-up in a while. We've been doing the podcast a lot just because, during the winter times, a lot of the pop-ups get slow. A lot of the events get slow, so we're concentrating on definitely getting the product out to you guys, and we'll be at Rutgers. That's right, guys. Rutgers, New Brunswick at The Yard on College Ave on March 28th.
Oh, the memories of College Ave I have.
Right, yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
Spent
college.
a lot of time down there.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we all have. Thank you,
didn't go to the
thank you,
school, though.
Rutgers. Neither did I.
Yeah, Rutgers always brings a good time, and shout out to Rutgers. They have us there annually, every year for the semester opening in fall to do the Rutgers tie-dye event. Call back to episode 1. We showed some footage of the last tie-dye event we did, and that line was packed to the door. Well, it was outside, but it was.
I'm
packed
still
out.
having some PTSD from that one.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, we'll post the video again here so you guys see it. Me and DeVita worked that event. I know we do the podcast, but we're also getting our hands dirty and also working those events, doing a lot of the preparation for those tie-dye events, right? Like we're literally wrapping the shirts and
wrapping them, explaining to everybody how to, the process properly.
Yeah.
And, it's a good time.
Yeah, and then getting them ready to dye, right?
Oh,
get them ready to get dyed. So we'll post new footage from that, but yeah.
You can also check it out on Instagram as well if you haven't subscribed to our Instagram. So, I recommend looking at that as well.
Yeah, we'll post it right here, down below, at Verse Apparel. Guys, also, since we are talking about those events, if you guys are searching the web, if you're on YouTube right now, definitely check out www.verseapparel.co. www.verseapparel.co and shop the clothing there. Guys, we are in product production right now for new clothing for the summertime.
Summer, baby.
That's right. And then it'll be coming out around, I want to say Memorial Day weekend. We'll probably launch that.
What a beautiful time.
Yeah.
Best time.
Yeah, best time. And it's going to be good. We have a lot more news coming up that we're working on. So, like I said, I want to thank Frankie, DeVita for being here, the regular guys on the pod. We're pushing this pod, and we're going to keep on pushing it. And thank you for the views because they're looking good from what I'm seeing. So, like I said, Titanic, the ship has not sank yet. I hope you guys are watching that this weekend because that just came out remastered in theaters.
I'm headed out right after this.
Yeah. I guess that was, us bringing up Titanic, I guess that we brought some promotion.
James Cameron felt it. He felt that in.
Yeah. They're like, we got to remaster this thing.
Yeah.
Put it back out there.
Yeah. Leo's like, it's time to make more money, even though he doesn't need it. But let's move on. So, guys, definitely come to the Yard at Rutgers, guys, College Ave, guys, March 28th. You guys, how was your guys' week? Davita, you want to start?
A little bit more eventful from last week, a little bit less stressful. Still having card problems.
Yeah. Working through it.
But we worked through it. I'm grateful to be back here at this lovely verse table and talking to all you. And hopefully next week brings a lot brighter days.
Yeah, brighter days. We're working on it, and we're sorry for the last episode. We're going through the edits, and we had like a little rough week last week. We looked a little tired on those edits, just because we all had a rough week. So, but we're back bringing the energy. So
just like y'all, we have 9 to 5s too. So
yeah, on top of this, but yeah, that's good, man. Week is better than last week, though, right?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Awesome. That's good to hear. What about you, Frankie?
I wish
You're having a week?
Wish I could say the same, but
Tag, you're it.
Same deal as last week. It's just been another hectic one. Very tired. Work's been brutal. Out there battling the elements. In my case, it's a 7 to 3, not a 9 to 5. I'm up real early before the sun is. So those 5 a.m. wake ups and getting minimal sleep catches up with you a little bit. So if I look tired again, sorry for that. I'm working on it though.
Yeah, we got the coffee prepared right in these cups. But we're breaking out of the cold weather. It seems like. I mean, today it's a little bit warmer. I think we're reaching the 50s. I think next week it's gonna be like 62.
I heard 62 by Friday.
Yeah, it was 50 something yesterday. It felt like a spring day at work. It was nice. It was throwing me off though, because I'm like, man, it's early February still.
Right. Yeah.
Hey guys,
why is it this warm? And then when's that cold wave gonna come and just smack me in the face? I'm waiting for it. I'm ready, but I'm not ready.
Yeah, I think we'll probably get that mid-February, maybe. February is always the coldest month, I think.
you don't say that.
But y'all don't say that.
Y'all don't say that. Well, hopefully it stays warm. But guys, like as the weather gets warmer, the energy is gonna be pumping because we have a lot more announcements to make. That's our spring announcement now is Rutgers. So guys, definitely coming down March 28th. But yeah, guys, we're pushing it. And I want to thank you guys again for watching the last podcast. Thank you guys, Christian. We have another guest in today. So let's get to the episode. Thank you guys for watching episode 4. That's right, you guys. Episode 4. Quattro.
Is that 4 in Spanish? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. But we're on Cinco now, guys. So thank you guys for watching episode 4. We are on episode 5. And thank you guys for all the views, guys. Really pumping it out for us. And thank you for all the subscribes we got last week. It really helps a lot. And, we appreciate all the views. But we're here for episode 5. And we have another guest in today. I'm wearing a special colored shirt for this band. I had to today. So this color is green. And I want to introduce the bassist and co-songwriter of Green Knuckle Material in studio today. Give a round of applause for Dan.
Thank you.
Dan?
That's kind of an off-color green, though.
Yeah.
It's like lightly green.
Yeah.
It's more grayish green.
That looks like evergreen in my eyes.
Yeah. I didn't want to go too green.
Never green.
Still green.
Yeah. The brighter green doesn't work with my complexion too much, so we keep it to
I like a good forest green, though.
Yeah.
That's why it's so appealing to me.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Keeping the style. But Dan, you're in studio, right?
I'm here in studio.
You're here, dude.
I love this place. This is so amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. But let's talk about you have some things to promote, right?
There's a lot of things to promote.
Yeah, but the number one thing that just came out, I mean, like we said on our last episode, you guys know that we record 2 weeks beforehand before this actually goes live, but this week they just released a new single, which has been getting the views.
Now be 2 weeks old.
Yeah,
So hopefully it's crushing it.
Yeah.
When you listen to this, it's having a good start. Best start we've had ever for a song in the first couple days.
Awesome.
Julia was the song that I'm talking about. We just dropped.
Yeah.
Stay away from her.
Yeah. Julia, guys. Julia by Green Knuckle Material.
Just jamming out to that while we were warming up here. It's really,
It's
really
a great
good.
jam out song, great warm up
absolutely.
song. It's good for going to the gym, taking a walk for your dog, taking a shower, bath, nap, anything.
Yeah. We're thinking of
It's
like
an all-purpose tune.
Yeah.
Universally good song.
Yeah, or just like you're getting over a relationship and like, stay away from Julia. Like,
Julia.
stay away from your ex also. Yeah.
Or stay away from people that aren't your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah.
or significant other.
That's
of any kind.
that's awesome. But you guys are gonna be releasing a music video soon, right?
Yeah, the music video will be out the 13th, so
Yeah.
it'll have already been out by the
Yeah.
time you watch this.
Well,
So go check that out.
Yeah, we'll post that, guys, right now. Check it out.
You're burning hot and you're not even trying. You know I'd be lying if I said looking at you doesn't make me sweat. I guess I'm being polite by not leading you on to this ride. It's a one-way ticket and it don't go right. In another world, another life, another time, I'd step into the limelight. Ooh, I know you're not that kind of girl, I'm not that guy. I already realized what I've got to do. I'll stay away from Julia. That's all I've got to do is stay away from Julia and anyone like you. I'll keep my distance whenever I can, 'cause I'm a good man. I don't plan on losing what I got for a shot in the dark. I can't give up all this love. It was sent from above to my hands. If you knew God's plan, then you'd understand that in another world, another life, another time, I'd step into the limelight. Ooh, I know you're not that kind of girl, I'm not that guy. I already realize what I've got to do. I'll stay away from Julia. That's all I've got to do is stay away from Julia and anyone like you. I need you. I need you. I need you over anyone else. I love you. I love you. I love you over anyone else. I'll stay away from Julia. If you want me to stay away from Julia, anything for you. I'm not in love with Julia or anyone but you. I'm not in love with Julia and anyone like you. I'm not in love with Julia or anyone but you. I'm not in love with Julia, 'cause I'm in love with you.
But yeah, we're going to be touring the song, so we're going to be doing. Already have done Philly and Maryland, and then we got New York.
Yes.
So-
Nice.
Yeah, these guys are keeping busy, man. Philly, Maryland, big scene.
and then in April on the 8th, we'll be headlining the Stone Pony again.
Right, dude.
It's been a few
I already have
years
my
since we've done that.
calendar marked for that one.
Yeah, mark all your calendars for that. Mark your friend's calendar, your pet.
Yeah, you guys are headlining that show. Right?
Headlining that.
Were dogs
yeah.
allowed to come or?
No,
Oh,
they're
dang
not.
it.
But
You want to give that lineup real quick? Who's
that's
gonna be there?
Green Knuckle Material, Halogens, All Systems Go, Side Control, and 54 Ultra.
Nice. And that's Green Knuckle Material headlining. The Stone Pony, guys. Green Knuckle headlining.
The Stone Mother effing Pony.
Yeah, that's
Can
right.
we get a little background on Stone Pony there and how much of a staple it is in New Jersey over here? Or
Yeah, it's a huge staple, man. I mean, you're talking about Asbury Park, right? Our second episode we talked about when Braylon was here. You know, the scene is probably the biggest scene in Jersey is Asbury now, I'm guessing.
I would say
the
so.
best,
I mean,
yeah.
New Brunswick's always going to have a quietly fantastic scene.
Right.
But Asbury is where, the Nationals come and play there, and the locals are great, and then they kind of mix and mingle, and it's a really amazing scene there.
Yeah, and they just released a big festival coming out. See here.
Yes.
Now,
yeah.
Second biggest festival that Jersey will see this year.
Huge.
Besides,
what's the first?
besides Bayville 7.
Let's talk about
Oh,
Bayville.
what?
Yeah, let's talk about Bayville. We actually talked about Bayville a lot on this podcast, and we always shout out Green Knuckle Material. So now we have Dan here from Green Knuckle Material that can actually talk about Bayville with us.
Yeah, so Bayville is my baby. I started that festival.
Yep.
It started 7 years ago, and it wasn't even a festival. We just would call it Bayville because we went
Right.
down there and we had a raging party. That was
Right.
Bayville 1. Bayville 2 got a little dicey. There was cake on the wall. I threw up a lot.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, it was bad. It was. I can't even tell half the stories that happened at that party.
Yeah, so Verse wasn't there for that, but we did the last year one and this year. But yeah,
Bayville 2, there was 90. We called it 99 bottles of beer on the bay because there was the bay was frozen. It was in the winter, and there were people like soft tossing beer bottles with a baseball bat into the creek. I was passed out, throwing up at the time. So,
but we had the luxury of attending your festival last year.
Yeah,
Bayville 6.
Yes.
Bayville
Much
6.
more tame. Yes.
That's where we started.
Yeah.
Was Bayville 6.
Bayville
And
6.
the venue set point was beautiful. I'll tell you that much right now.
And it was a backyard. It was the
Yeah.
same house. So for 6 years, it was at the same house in Bayville, New Jersey.
Yeah,
Right on the water.
Right on the water. And now we've moved it to a legitimate venue, and we've booked some pretty good headliners, Bad Fish and Ballyhoo, two bands that I really like a lot. Bad Fish is a Sublime tribute band.
right.
It's not the Killers and the Foo Fighters, but,
Yeah,
That's next.
But like what we were saying, we're doing everything local business wise, right? So that's the main important thing of this whole thing is like we're not dealing with corporations. Like we're dealing with local businesses and local vendors and local. Bad Fish is huge, guys.
Well, that's big. The entertainment is not local, but
The entertainment is not local, but the people helping along.
yeah,
is
the
local
only
Jersey.
local entertainment will be us, Green Knuckle Material, Toy Machine, who we were actually just talking about earlier.
Yep.
And DJ Head Trip, who, if you're familiar with LBI, if you go to Nardi's, he's the DJ at Nardi's.
Yeah.
That's where we met him.
Yeah,
He's also going to DJ my wedding, so
there you go.
he's a pretty awesome DJ. So
Yeah,
shout out
and
DJ Head
he
Trip.
opened. Yeah, shout out to DJ Head Trip, and he opened up for
Steve
Steve
Aoki.
Aoki.
Yeah,
right?
I was going to go, but I was sick.
Yeah.
He never gave me my ticket. So
So shout out DJ Head Trip. Guys, definitely, like we said, we're gonna post a flyer again here. Guys, definitely buy those tickets. Like we said last episode, VIP is sold out.
VIP sold out
In like a
within
day.
2 days.
Yeah,
By the
2
second
days.
day, it was like,
Yeah.
this is gone.
Yeah,
Done. It's VIP over.
Yeah, it's gone, guys. VIP. So also pre-sale tickets are looking pretty low too. So definitely buy those.
Yeah.
Definitely buy those ASAP. Are the tickets going to be raised, or are we going to
No,
keep them?
I think we're going to keep them at $50.
Okay,
I
cool.
think that's a good price point for this festival. But like you said, it's at B2 Bistro in Bayville, so it's a local business.
Right.
All the vendors are going to be local businesses down there. It's literally run by us, Green Knuckle Material, a small independent local band. Like we're financing this whole thing
Right.
by ourselves with the money that we've earned through playing music over the last year. So it's extremely stressful, and it's a big risk that we're taking.
Yeah,
but,
and we thank you again for having us to present it, dude. That really means a lot.
Absolutely.
you guys, we did Bayville last year, and it was awesome, and we did Santa Palooza,
Yeah.
and it was super awesome. So this will be super duper awesome.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna make it happen.
Manifest it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gotta be.
we're manifesting it. We have street runners promoting. So like you guys will probably catch street runners promoting this show, which is a big thing.
Yeah, you'll probably find a flyer on your car.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
exactly. Yeah, somewhere.
Most people, there was a guy parked. Kevin and I were promoting last night
Yeah.
somewhere. I won't say where.
Yeah, we got in trouble almost.
Yeah. There was a guy his car was right next to mine. And like, as we were pulling out, I was like, let me see what he does with the thing. And it was in his door handle. He just opened the door and got in the car.
Yeah.
Just ignored it straight up.
We were putting them on the windshields when we went to Long Island. And I saw when we were leaving, people driving away with them still on their windshields. I was like, I guess they're not noticing it.
Yeah.
So we put it in the door handles, and I guess she still didn't notice it.
Yeah.
How do you not notice
Now
that?
I have
Right
a
in the door
question.
handle.
Does that
That's wild.
theory apply when I get a ticket too? If I just leave it there and don't notice it, doesn't matter? Or
I don't think so.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Maybe we just design the back like it looks like a
Looks like
a ticket.
Like a ticket.
And they'll check it real
So
quick.
when they see it from like when they get in their car, like I got a ticket. And they'll actually
speeding
look at the
ticket.
Oh,
front.
that's actually good. That's good marketing
Yeah.
right there. I like it.
Yeah.
Guys, don't steal that from us. We're gonna pan that pretty soon. But guys, Bayville, it's gonna be a huge show. I'm excited for it since it's kind of warm today. I mean, Jersey during like the winter time, like 55 is basically warm
Yeah,
weather.
it's been
to
nice
us.
out. I saw a lot of people getting their car washed. People out and about. People don't like to go out in the cold, but today was a nice day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Super
lucky
nice,
enough to pull the old hog out ride here.
Ooh.
I had to bundle up a bit. My hands got a little numb when I was approaching the studio here, but it was worth it.
Yeah, Frankie bought a new Harley Davidson a couple weeks ago, right? In all
nice.
black.
Yeah, I got the Lowrider S. It's got a big old 117 cubic inch motor in it, so she boogies. But don't stop there. I got a whole list of parts and very expensive stuff that I'm looking to purchase for this thing in the future, just to customize it a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Since we're talking about Frankie, I just want to say Frankie's gonna be out for I think a couple episodes, right? I think one episode, maybe a couple, because Frankie's going on a little vacation. So
Daytona Bike Week.
yep.
Oh,
nice.
I've heard a lot of good things about
Frankie's gonna get some content from Verse.
Oh
when he's
yeah,
down
I'm gonna
there.
be rocking.
Yeah.
My whole duffel bag's gonna be packed with only Verse stuff, most likely, because that's usually what I rock these
Is this
days.
the first time you're hitting Daytona or no?
Yeah, first time. It's gonna be a gnarly one though, because we're leaving March 4th. So hopefully we get a day like this to ride out in, because we got to ride down to West Virginia, I think it is, and then we'll load the bikes up on the train, and then chill on the train, and then it drops us off. I'm not exactly sure where, but it's pretty close to where we're ending up.
That's
so.
pretty dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it.
And you're rolling with the crew too.
Yeah, the biker boys.
You got like an MC or like a gang or something.
None of that. Just
Sons
a
of
couple
Anarchy?
of friends who just enjoy riding and wrenching and stuff.
I wanted
So-
to be in an MC so bad when Sons of Anarchy was at its peak.
Same, dude.
I got home. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna just start running guns. I need a Harley.
Dude, because so I had a sport bike
Not the same.
before
yeah.
I started watching the show, and like I had a Harley in the past and stuff. I was watching the show and I'm like, damn, I need another one, man.
Yeah.
You know, and then I went out and bought an old 87 like project bike, and me and my brother been fixing it up and stuff. And then I was like, all right, this is cool and all, but it's a lot of work and a lot of money, so I had to just go buy a brand new one.
Yeah,
so
you got to get a Harley, a cut, an MC, and just a bunch of AK-47s.
yeah, start running them. Just run them.
Just run guns.
Guys, that's the next podcast that's gonna be subbed off of Verse.
Verse MC.
Yeah. Frankie's gonna be running that whole podcast.
We're getting full patches made. You
Yeah.
got to prospect to get in the whole nine.
Get
Yeah.
patched in.
That was a great show.
We only
man.
run guns, though. No drugs.
No drugs.
Yeah.
We're
We
a
don't touch-
family MC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that show. You ever watch Mayans? It's
I watched
I'm
the-
meaning
right?
to.
I watched the first episode, but I haven't watched like the
it's
rest
good. It's very violent, and
Yes.
the main character definitely takes a heel turn. By
Really?
the fourth season, yeah, he's like becomes a pretty bad guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the young dude, right? He's like a
Yeah.
younger dude.
What's his name? I forget his name.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah,
Really
that,
good show.
FX always pulls the great shows. Like I like Snowfall. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody else likes
Kurt
that show.
Sutter is just a great writer.
Yeah.
I always thought the dialogue was a little weak. Like they would say the same like phrases over and over again all the time in Sons of Anarchy. But other than that, like the storyline writing was really good. I just thought the dialogue was weak.
Yeah, they probably just like did it to make it catchy to like come out with T-shirts or something.
Maybe.
I feel like-
Yeah, biker dye. They're like, all right, guys, print that on a shirt, guys. That's a big one. We're gonna sell 300K units of that. But yeah. So Frankie's gonna be out, and for a bit, but then Frankie will be back in a couple of weeks, and we're gonna do a big a party podcast when Frankie gets back. Yeah, celebration podcast. But Dan, let's get
if I
back
make
to
it back. Daytona Bike Week.
If he
I
makes
hear
it
it gets
back,
wild,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
we'll leave it at if
Yeah.
I make it back.
We'll show content when Frankie gets back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of footage down there.
Yeah.
Me and my buddies are gonna have GoPros running, like, basically we're gonna vlog the whole trip, which
Oh,
I'll
nice.
be posting on my little YouTube side.
Wanna shout
project
that out?
thing. Fuel the Soul, baby.
Yeah,
Check it out.
check it out,
I would
YouTube.
appreciate the likes and subscribes, just as we do here.
Yep.
With
Yep.
Verse. So.
Yep.
But yeah, you'll see all the content come out on there. It should be funny and wild. And
Yeah.
we get a little rowdy, me and the biker boys.
Yeah.
So
But Dan, let's get back to GCam, right? You guys have a new single out. You guys have a show coming. You have a bunch of shows, a whole tour coming out. But let's talk about your genre of music.
That's a good question. What is our genre of music?
Yeah.
I
With
just
Julia, you
consider
kind
it
of changed it up a
music.
bit, right?
It's
changed it
definitely, I think that's the direction we're going to be going in the future. We have a couple other songs in the burners. That hard, more of that like pop punk. You know, it's always been tough to pin down a genre because our singer Dan has such like a poppy voice.
He does.
Like such a beautiful mainstream voice, which has helped us out immensely because we can do anything and we could play any kind of music anywhere, and people really like us because they really like him. So it's just a matter of, we've been trying to narrow down, you know, where do we want to fall in? We've kind of just fallen into like a reggae rock scene, I guess, because we used to have the rapper and the sax, and then we kind of just have fallen into that scene. So we play with a lot of bands like Ballyhoo, Bumpin' Uglies, Badfish. Like those are bands that we've played with a bunch of times.
They were great bands too.
Absolutely.
And we do really well with their crowd, but we've never considered ourselves a reggae band at all.
Right.
I think we've only upchucked in 1 or 2 songs.
Right.
There's minimal upchucking. So I would say pop punk is more of where we're kind of leaning towards.
Wow, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good pop punk is definitely a good stream to get into, just like the way like all the music is now. I feel like people, you know, reggae rock we love is great, but pop punk, your new song is amazing, and I think for the way your band is set up, that's a great direction for that, especially what you said with Dan. And it sounds good.
And even with like bands like Ballyhoo, you look at them, they're really not reggae bands. They're like kind of like pop punk bands with a reggae vibe to them.
You're right, yeah.
So I think that's why we fit in with them, and it works.
Yeah, their one song, "Let Her Go." That song sounds like not really reggae rock.
They have some poppier songs. They did a Detonate, which came out like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, which was like a real like a punk rock album.
Right.
So,
yeah, and you did a song with Sideways, right?
We did a song with Sideways. We did "Who We Are." We just put that out.
Yeah.
Maybe over a year and a half ago at this point.
Yeah.
So that was really awesome. And we just wrote a song with Greg from Cashed Out.
Okay.
So I think you just saw Cashed Out.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
Kristen and I,
Phenomenal, yeah.
Yeah. I love Cashed Out. And so we wrote a pop punk song with them. So it's like, it was crazy that he was just like, I just think this is the direction you guys should go in. And we was like, that's the direction we want to go in. Because what we sent him was absolute garbage. And what he sent us back was great.
Yeah.
So
yeah, even the song with Sideways too, it kind of had that punk rock type of vibe.
Yeah, it's like a little more of a hard rock punk.
Because some of Sideways songs, they kind of sound like a little poppy, yeah.
They're not really a reggae band either.
Yeah.
So, and I remember talking to Greg about it. He said, like they're kind of struggling because they're in a genre that they don't really fit into, but sometimes it's a good thing to not fit in.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we are. We don't really fit in, but maybe it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, you have to leave
more opportunity to grow as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to leave room to experiment, right? Like whatever works for your guys' band, you know, you have to basically build off of that. But and like with Dan, like being like the lead singer he does have that like mainstream pop voice.
He's good. I hate to say, I wouldn't say it if he was here, but he's not here.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
You know, he has no ego either. We took care of that very early on. My dad and me, we made sure he had no ego.
What you do?
Right.
Waterboard him?
We just kept putting him down. Any little thing we like harped on, and we made him feel terrible. We really just destroyed his self-esteem.
Yeah.
And now he works out a lot, and his arms are huge. So
Yeah.
maybe I had something to do with that.
That's the only
I don't
confidence
know.
he needs.
There we go.
Yeah.
Created a beast.
Yeah. Now my mom's complimenting him like, "Whoa, what are you doing so yoked? When did this happen?"
Easy there, Mom. Relax.
Yeah. Shout out Fears for Tears. That's the way
yeah.
I like it.
That's my advice to all young bands. Just really destroy your singer's self-esteem. You don't want your singer getting an ego. And that's one thing. We're blessed. Dan has no ego.
Yeah.
At all.
Dan's a great guy. His personality is great. You know, I know Dan obviously because of you guys from GKM, and I know him through like other friends too that know Dan, and they always talk very
Really
nicely
nice
about
guy.
Dan.
Yeah.
Now I have a question real quick. How confusing is it having 2 Dans in the band?
Not at all.
The Dan
Not at all.
band.
The Dan Band.
Well, he goes by YDK. I go by D String.
Okay.
So we have our nicknames.
Yeah.
And then Brandon is the Cuban Missile because he's Cuban.
Yeah.
And
And he
then-
rips solos. Brandon.
Yeah, he rips solos. And Anthony is Tony Baja because he's Hawaiian. Which coincidentally, Tony Baja actually. So my friend Anthony, who's Sauce McGavin, who's a Pokemon YouTuber. I was just telling you about him.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have him on here soon. We're working.
Yeah,
on it.
I recommended it, you, Sauce.
Yeah, we're gonna clip that and get you on here.
Yeah, everybody up like this video to get Sauce McGavin
Come
on
on,
here.
Sauce, come hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, sauce.
Let's get
does have
saucy. Let's go.
27,000 YouTube subscribers, no big deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he used to go by Tony Baja was like his nickname because he liked Baja Blast.
Who doesn't?
I was literally about to
Yeah.
say, I just had a mess of it yesterday. So
But it
it's all
just
good.
it sounded so like Caribbean, not Caribbean, like islandy. So I was like, well, it's perfect for Anthony because he's Hawaiian. So
Yeah.
and that was our that's part of our brand, Hawaiian drummers.
Yeah.
So
There you
that's
go.
why it works.
There you go.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's good to hear. That I'm glad you guys reached out to that genre because I was even telling like Anthony beforehand. I was like, dude, Dan sounds like a pop punk like cuz I don't know if you've seen our last what was it, episode 3 when we had Vinny in?
Yeah, I saw that.
We used to be in a band together and we used to do pop punk. Like that was
Yeah.
our main thing and he has the voice for it. And
He really does.
he does. And
You know
guys
what's
definitely-
special about his voice is he has that like 3-octave range, but he's really good in the lower registers, which a lot of those guys can only sing high.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he's
yeah.
really good in the lower registers.
Yeah.
And I been having conversations with him. I was like, you don't even know what you can do with your voice yet. Like, he can do so much more than he even.
He has a lot of
realizes.
accents in like his vocal range too.
His
like,
rasp is
yeah,
nice.
when he
as
says
well.
Julia, like
Yeah.
it's very.
he can riff well.
I remember
Yeah.
the first time I saw you guys, I was like, what, like thrown back. I'm like, what's going on
Yeah.
here? Like powerful. Very
Why can this guy
powerful.
sing so well?
What?
Well,
What?
you know what really hit me is when we did Santa Palooza. I'd never heard Julia until you guys played that song, and I was like, obviously I'm working back and forth at that event, like going to the merch table, going to like Hope doing the interviews,
Yeah.
running back and forth. Then I heard you guys played Julia. I was like, what is this song? Like I like that. It like literally like I caught it like right away while I'm running back and forth, and it really caught my ear, that song.
Yeah, it's
so guys,
super catchy.
definitely, dude, Spotify, check it out, Julia. We're gonna post a link down here, and definitely click the link in the description, guys. Give the views for the music video. We'll post that too, and for Spotify also. It's important.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to. We have another single we're working on. So we're about to finish one called Walk Away, and then we're doing one called Blue.
Nice.
Which is the one we wrote with Greg from Cashed Out, and that one I think you're really gonna be impressed with Dan's
Awesome.
vocals on there because I think that I think some of the stuff that Greg came up with melody wise, like to change, is stuff that we wouldn't think of, Dan and I, but that really can highlight his vocals.
Right.
So that's one thing that we want to work on towards the future is really seeing what he's really capable of.
Yeah.
With those pipes.
With Dan.
I hope he
yeah.
doesn't listen to this because then he's gonna think he's good. And
No.
Then you got to go back
Yeah.
to crushing the ego
No, like
again.
then I
no,
gotta be like, it was all fake. I lied.
no. It's not even
Hey,
like.
Dan paid me, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, like Dan, like if you do, if you're tuning in, like it's constructive criticism. It's only gonna help you in the end.
We
Like,
didn't
it's
say anything bad
constructive.
though.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, you didn't say anything bad. But if you're all listening, it's just there's always room to improve. And I
Stay
mean,
humble.
Yeah, even with verse, like there's room to improve. Like nobody should ever think they're the best. There's always room to improve in any facet.
He definitely doesn't think he's the best.
Okay.
He's a really good.
We put a stop to that. We were never gonna let that happen.
There's always room to improve, guys, and that's the point of maturing, right? Is to know that there's always room to improve.
My dad used to be so mean to him, and now I think my dad likes him more than he likes me. But my dad's always been mean to singers.
Really?
Yeah, he's just mean to everybody.
Has your dad been? Did he used to play back in the day? Or
Oh
he's
yeah, he
just-
played in a band called Baby Blue.
Okay.
So Bon Jovi actually got his start opening up for my dad's band.
Call
on
back
the-
to the first episode.
on their equipment.
Wait, what?
Really?
Yeah. So Bon Jovi used to watch my dad's band, and he asked them, "Hey, can we I'm starting a new band. My father's going to put a lot of money behind it, and can we open up for you guys? Use your equipment. We'll play right before you." And that Bon Jovi used to open for Baby Blue, my dad's band.
Oh my
Holy
god.
Now here's the real
That's
question.
pretty
From what I
cool.
heard about Bon Jovi, did he actually stay humble with your dad?
No,
Ever
but
remember him?
probably doesn't even remember him or know who he is.
Yeah, we
exactly.
talked about that the first episode. I worked with Bon Jovi one time, but I was like a PA.
Sure, he was terrible.
He was horrible. I was a PA on a set with him, and I was trying to put a microphone lav on him for an interview, and he was just like, I got this. I mean, like you said, he's done it probably 100 times, but I was like trying to help him out. I wasn't being aggressive anyway, just trying to
Yeah.
help him, but really
He
aggressive
wasn't
guy.
having none
He
of
wasn't
it.
having
Screw
none of
that
it.
guy.
Yeah. So we
I'll
agree.
never learn one of his songs. You hear that, Bon Jovi?
That's
We love New Jersey,
yeah,
but blah.
yeah. Bruce Springsteen is New Jersey.
Yeah, my dad's band, they used to play the same circuit as Aerosmith, so they never played. They played the same venues, so it was like the same circuit of venues and bars that they used to play. So they used to go see each other play. Right. He used to played around the same time as Bruce. He said him and Bruce used to work at the same gym, so sometimes they would like spot each other and go in the sauna together. And he said I thought it was actually kind of funny. He said we never really talked about music. He just always talked about Greek mythology.
Ooh, Bruce?
Like Bruce, he was just another guy at the gym. So they was like, "Hey, you want to work out? Spot me." So they knew that they were musicians. They didn't really talk about that kind of stuff though. Bruce was not interested in talking about that.
I feel like it's the same way with like a lot of people in the industry, like even like comedians. Like the moment you talk about anything about like
work,
comedic
it's work.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about work.
Yeah, you want to like because you work in it so much, right?
That's like me. I don't want to go to bars.
Yeah.
I have no desire to go to a bar.
You play it all the
at a
time.
bar all the time. I'm like, this is my weekend off. I'm staying home.
They're just like at church.
Yeah, I'm going to church. God, we have a weekend off. Oh my God, I can't wait.
I can't wait for Sunday.
I can't wait to hit the pews. Like
you're like finally some relaxation time. That's awesome, man. That's good. So since we talked about your genre and other things coming up, what about your inspirations for? I mean, it's probably different inspirations now because you change genres. But like, what's your main inspiration? I know the other band probably has different.
Everybody has different inspirations.
Yeah, but what's yours for like songwriting in your mind?
I would say, my dad's a big inspiration just in terms of like as a bass player. He taught me how to play the bass.
He has all the knowledge.
Yeah, he's still like, I'll write a bass part and he'll be like, that sucks, but I see what you're trying to do there, and then he'll like show me something, and I'm like, that's way better.
That's super cool.
So he's like a mentor.
Yeah, he's my really
awesome.
mean mentor.
Now, is there a process you go through to write a song? Like, do you have like specific like?
There's a couple ways. Sometimes I'll write music. We haven't done this in a while, actually. I'll write music, and then Dan will write lyrics and a melody. Sometimes I'll have lyrics, and we'll start writing music together as a band, and I'll give him to Dan. He'll write a melody. Sometimes he comes to us with a full melody and music all ready to go. Sometimes my dad writes the music, and then he tries to write lyrics, and I'm like, Dad, stop. Don't do this. And then I'll write lyrics, and then Dan will write the melody, and sometimes Brandon will come to us with a chord progression.
Now,
or a
do you
riff.
have any traditions going into writing music? Like, do you have to like hop on one foot? Do you have
No,
a specific
tradition
trick?
is don't let my dad write the lyrics. No, it is. We do work very closely with my dad because he's smart.
I never knew that. That's crazy.
He's smart and he's got a great ear, and he's really good with like chord structures and things like that. So, especially like when I'm writing bass parts, it's like he's so helpful. Yeah. His thing is always like, that's a good idea. This is what you're actually trying to do.
Shout out to Dan's dad.
Yeah, shout out Dad.
Yeah. I know you shouted him out when we did the interview with Hope. You're like, my inspiration is my dad. We'll post that video right now.
My inspiration is my dad. My inspiration is my dad. He's literally standing right there. Every time I do an interview, he's like, how come you don't say me? And now I said it twice, and he's so deaf that he can't hear me. It's the absolute truth. Then you should say it is the absolute truth. He ignored me.
Tough love.
I was like, did you hear me, Dad?
I think he said he had to pay him or something, right?
Yeah.
No, he taught me how to. I started playing. I didn't start playing bass till I was like 21 years old. I used to play piano when I was a kid.
I just started 5 years ago.
Yeah, and I remember I was like, maybe I was 20. I went downstairs and he was in the studio jamming, and he's like, you want to learn how to play bass? And he was playing the Rickenbacker that I play.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And I started playing. I started playing in college, and I was good. So
that's why a lot of people they saw last episode like, wow, they're like, you're old. Like you played like Skaters World like mid early 2000s. It's like no, like I started playing music like when I was 14. Like I was already playing shows like out of the gate.
Yeah, I didn't start that young playing music. I was playing piano, but I gave that up because my dad was too intense.
Yeah.
He was like, you need to practice every second of
That's
the
how
day.
it is, though.
And then practice when you're sleeping.
That's how it is.
What are you doing in the shower? Practice.
That's
we
how it
literally just had a
is.
Piano
conversation
again.
about commitment and practice.
Yeah.
Like it's
Because
very
your
important.
dad knows how hard it. Like the music
Yeah,
industry
he
is like
does.
very hard. Like it's very rough.
pushed
It's a
us
rough
hard.
industry.
Not only
Yeah.
is it demanding, it's like very competitive too.
You have to have discipline, and like even with the band, it's hard because everyone has to have discipline. If someone's falling off, it's
Personalities you
can't-
gotta deal
sucks.
with.
It
You
sucks.
have mental states.
You need
gotta
everyone
deal
at the
with.
same level of dedication if you want to make it. You know,
Yeah.
like people are gonna be like, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, but on the bad days, that's when you really need to even push harder. You know, and still stay dedicated.
I
you know?
agree. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
It's like
Perseverance.
and consistency.
it's
yeah.
just about keep pushing forward and just trying to keep moving in the right direction.
Yeah. You guys are doing right now, man, with the first single. It sounds great, man.
And we're trying to, that's the idea. Hopefully future singles sound just as good, which they should.
They will. This is
Yeah.
your first one. It sounds really great. It's just going to keep on innovating off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys change it up. This is the first one, and it's just going to keep on building after that.
Yeah, the executive producer we're working with, Kyle Black, he's really good. He mixes, masters. He's worked with like state champs. He's
Shout out,
extensively with state champs. He's
yeah.
produced a couple albums for them.
Yeah,
Real
Callback.
Friends,
Callback, we
Paramore.
talked about that,
Yeah, Callback. I hung out with the lead singer of State Champs. Callback
Oh
to
yeah,
episode 4.
I remember that you were talking
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, the lead
they-
singer is really cool. Yeah, he's awesome.
I would love to play with them. Maybe Bayville next year.
Yeah.
You hear me, state champs?
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Sad Summer. You're cool, but Bayville's
Yeah,
coming up.
Bayville's just better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
See here now, that's all right.
Yeah.
That already sold out.
Yeah, no, you don't
Tickets
want
for
to
Bayville
go to
left,
that.
yeah.
We'll never give you guys the red light to stop playing. You guys can keep going if you want.
all night.
All night, baby, baby. Well, that's good, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that you guys are like in a path now, in a direction that you guys like love now. And I feel like you guys, because I remember when we did the show in February, you had a sax player.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He
you
kind
changed
of
it
like
up.
stepped away.
Yeah.
Which
I think this is a- I think
love
this-
him, but
Yeah.
he's not. Doesn't want to play anymore. It's fine. He's got real life happens.
Yeah,
Yes,
real life
for us
happens.
all, exactly.
It's dedication, People
Yeah.
sometimes, they fall off, and you just have to make sure you keep someone that wants to keep on going with you guys.
But yeah,
and
this
you're
is
fine.
not for the faint of heart. And if you don't want to do it, I totally
Yeah,
understand.
it's your own thing, because then it
Yeah.
ruins the energy of the rest of the group, right?
Yeah.
So like if someone's like falling off, then it's like, okay, we don't need you here. Like we'll just find someone else that wants to be part of that energy,
Yeah. Well, what we did is we kind of just like, as people fell off, we're like, maybe we just don't replace them and just like go with what
Keep it
we have.
yourself,
Yeah,
yeah.
keep it smaller.
And it sounds good though. It
Yeah.
sounds amazing. Like you guys doing it yourself. Like,
yeah. Well, and from the business end, it's like, okay, if we're gonna really be able to sustain a living doing this, maybe just 4 people is really all we can really do at this point in our careers.
Right.
If we wanted to do this full time.
Yeah. And you guys should definitely keep on doing it full time. Guys, come to Bayville. It's going to be a great show. Like I said, VIP is sold out, guys. No more.
Gonzo.
You guys can watch everybody from VIP having fun at the pool.
In the
but-
pool.
Yeah, but now VIP is sold out, guys. Like in the second episode I said, get those fast.
GA's
and it's
moving
gone.
too.
GA's moving
is
also.
moving.
So get those GAs quick too, because we don't know how much longer we can hold on to those tickets.
Then I have a question. You guys said you're touring, obviously coming up forward.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite tour experience you have so far?
It's true, yeah.
It's a tie between the first time we toured with Brandon, where we just picked on him the whole time and treated him like pure garbage for some reason. And-
Brendan's your guitarist, obviously.
Yeah, I don't even know why we did that. I guess
Yeah.
it was just like a beckon back to like our fraternity days of just being mean to the new guy.
Yeah.
So sorry, Brandon.
Gotta give him a push to
But
be great.
I think it was in that same tour. We played in Richmond, and then we went to meet up with friends who we were staying with, and they were at a bar. We went to the bar, we took some shots, and then we were leaving, going to a house party afterwards, and we just saw this beautiful girl, and she was with the group. She's like, "Oh, who wants to? Anybody want to drive with me?" And I was like, "I'm there." And then me and Dan were like, "All right, we're in this." And then Anthony was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come too." So we we're like, Anthony, he's responsible. Like, so if Anthony's doing this is okay.
Shout out Anthony, very drummer.
And there
Call
was-
back last episode.
There was another kid, V was his name. He was in the front. And I just remember we're in the back seat and she's whipping turns in Richmond, Virginia, like
Ricky Bobby style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we're talking-
Ricky Bobby style.
Man, she
And-
sounds awesome.
And
Only in Virginia.
I'm in the
Get out
between
first or
them.
last.
I'm in between that. I'm just laughing hysterically because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die.
Like, this is how it ends.
And then we got out of the car. She parked. She goes, "I can't believe you guys got in a car with me."
Oh, man. What a badass.
You guys like Mexico?
And that's when I got down on one knee and proposed.
I mean, if you saw her, you would understand why we
you would
got
get
in the
right in
car.
that
with
car,
her. Yeah,
too.
she
Right.
was beautiful.
Yeah. So those are the more fun times you're gonna get at Bayville, guys. Buy those tickets. Link below.
Well, no, that's not the time you're going to Don't sell that.
So that's great for, all the stuff you're doing is amazing. The touring, the new songs, guys. Green Knuckle Material has revived their style. They're coming out with new songs, new tours. Guys, check them out on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube,
We have a
Apple
website.
Music, their website.
And can I state, these guys are also a vital artery to what music is in this area today because they're
Yeah.
helping revitalize this scene as well.
We
so-
try. Yeah.
You want to shout out your Instagram real quick?
At GKM Band is our Instagram. Our website is gkmband.com. YouTube.com/Green Knuckle Material. We're starting to put more stuff on YouTube. Facebook, I guess, if you're like 50 plus. Facebook.com/GKM Band.
They have a TikTok too, right? You're slowly
Yeah,
growing.
at GKM Band.
TikTok,
We've got a stellar 78 followers. So
Yeah.
go smash that follow button. Help us get to triple
Yeah.
digits.
It's hard to market TikTok because you don't know if America's going to take that away from us. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to market from it.
I have mixed feelings about TikTok
Yeah, me
because I
too.
don't know if it's going to be around
Yeah,
that long,
exactly.
and also
Yeah.
they're stealing our data. and
Yeah.
is it really a good thing? I don't know.
Versus the same thing too. I think we have like a Christmas thing, and that's the last thing we posted. We don't.
Yeah,
we're not too
YouTube
active.
though.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube's not going anywhere.
Yeah, YouTube is not going anywhere.
Closes down tomorrow.
But so guys, definitely check out GCam. The big things are coming. But Dan, I wanted to ask you one question. What's your favorite beer, man? We're going to the beer segment. Yingling. Funny you say that. Funny you say that.
What's the barkeep got?
Davida got us a little little enjoyment pack.
I have not had a beer in 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, well, today's your
wanna
lucky
bust
day,
them
my
out?
friend.
We gotta do a cheers.
one
Here
down, pass
you
it
go.
I will have one.
Here you go.
Only for the podcast.
Only for
Here
the podcast.
you go.
Thank you, sir. Ooh, nice and cold, too.
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorites. My
Let's
go-tos
just get
at
that.
the bar.
Yingling is my favorite beer. When we were in college, sometimes we would get kegs of Yingling.
Honestly, for what it is, like the flavor,
Yeah, it
robust.
is.
You know, it's light.
I love Yingling, the flavor of it. It's one of my favorite tasting beers, but I don't know why. You know, I'll have like 3-4 of them and just get the worst headaches.
Did you know that it's actually regional? You can't get it in like Vermont. I asked for Yingling. They're like, "What is that?"
Huh?
Really?
Yeah,
it's
they don't-
America's
they don't
oldest
have
beer,
it
right?
everywhere.
But they know what
right.
Heady Topper is up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, America's
I remember
oldest
my
brewery.
friend mechanic. I used to come to his place when he had his Chevelle. It was like a 1970 Chevelle, and like we'd just be in his garage drinking these, like working on his car.
These are the best.
All right,
Cheers,
let's
guys.
get into
Cheers.
To Sauce
verse.
McGavin
Usually
coming
touch
on
on
the
sauce.
podcast.
Get
Sauce
it.
McGavin.
Get it, sauce.
Oh, that's nice. It's so good as soon as it hits your lips.
Yeah.
Wow, I have not tasted beer in years.
I had to go back for a second one there.
This might be the
what's your take
this might
on
be the
it?
This
downfall
is
of
the
Dan.
downward spiral.
What's your take after the hiatus? First
It
sip.
tastes just as good as it always did.
Just as good as you
It's
remember.
traditional lager of
Uh-huh.
Yingling.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you for sharing this.
So
Glorious
what's
sip.
yeah? So guys, since we just did the toast, but you know every episode we have a segment. We do verse place of the week. So we do 2 songs. You go around the table. Everyone says one song, and then we go around again. Since Dan, you're the guest, do you want to start it off?
Why would I not start off with Julia?
That's right, guys. Julia.
Song's amazing.
Yeah.
I remember when I first heard the song, Dan came to my dad's house, played it for us, and me and my dad were like, "This is gonna be it." We started working on the song. And it's my dad's favorite song by GKM. So this one goes out to my dad.
Yeah. Cheers to your dad. Put it up.
Cheers,
again.
Dad.
Cheers.
Cheers, Sauce
Cheers.
McGavin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
Can we
can-
reach this? It's a lot of work to do that.
Yeah, guys, definitely check out Julia on Spotify. It's a great song. You know, it's the views are going up, so definitely keep on tuning into that song. And new songs are coming up soon. Davida, you want to go?
God, my brain is running wild today with music choices. I am gonna go with a classic from our generation.
Julia?
Oh, Julia. Sorry, that's not how it goes, guys. Don't worry. Don't listen to me. But I'm gonna choose Sum 41, Fat Lip.
Whoa,
that's a good one.
Again, the summer vibe. That's pop punk.
Oh, we're
Good
sticking with that pop
song.
punk vibe. And
song.
these guys are freaking, if you haven't listened to them, they were pretty much very influential from, I would say, early 2000s on. Sold out stadiums, have a great freaking catalog. Check them out. Hard, poppy, pop punkish. Like, check them out.
Yep. Frankie.
So I've been listening to this one a lot this week for some reason. It came on randomly on my phone. It's a song that I loved from my childhood because my dad used to play it all the time. It's Nitro by Dick Dale. You guys know Dick Dale?
I haven't heard of Dick
No, I
Dale.
gotta listen to that now.
Dude, it's good. It's like real like surfer vibey
Nice. I'm
type
gonna
of
listen to
stuff. I
that.
think you guys would all like it. That's why I thought it would be a good one to mention here, and then maybe you'll check it out and be like, damn.
I'm definitely
that
gonna
shit
check it out
goes.
Actually,
now.
Dick Dale.
Dick Dale, dude, it's crazy good guitar.
I do love crazy good guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll like it.
The
I'm
name
definitely
sounds
gonna
familiar
check that
now that I'm
out.
thinking about it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's been stuck in my head though.
All right,
So
I'm gonna listen
go
to
with
that.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that.
I know
on
he
the
has a
way
hit
home.
too. Well, I can't think of
Yeah.
it right now.
Let me see.
All right,
figure
so
it out.
guys, for mine, I'm gonna go. Since we're talking about pop punk and we're talking about revival of music, changing up the scene a bit, I'm gonna go with the main Black Butterflies and Deja Vu. I'm going with them because we were talking about pop punk. They came out mid 2000s. They had the hair like this, and then they came out I think like 2015, and they revived themselves that summer at that Sad Summer tour we went to, and their music totally matured. And that album that Black Butterflies and Deja Vu is on is like a great album they came out with where they changed their whole look and style of music. So I'm gonna go with that. Dan,
Do I go with the pop punk song or do I go with what I was originally going to go with?
you can go with whatever you want, man. Whatever you're feeling.
Wait
this
to
week.
hear my curveball after this.
So you're not going with the pop punk
Oh,
song?
no.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with a band we just saw,
Okay.
Cashed Out.
Cashed
So
Out.
blessed. My fiance really loves that song, so this one's for Kristen.
Okay.
So Cashed Out, So blessed. Good vibes.
Shout out, cashed out, so blessed, cashed out.
Really great vibes. I thank you
Yeah.
for.
Get Greg on the
Yeah,
podcast.
absolutely. He was a good dude.
If we can get them, Greg,
Yeah.
come down.
He signed a couple of vinyls for Kristen, and
I got one too.
Yeah,
I
you
was
got to
bl-
hang out with him.
I
He's
was- I
really
was blessed
cool.
to got
Wow.
a signed vinyl too. So thank you, Greg.
which one did you get? The
Same one as
Same one that.
Kristen, yeah.
Okay, she got two of them, but you got the one that was almost
And
out,
There's
right?
only 3 available.
Oh, man, I
the
missed
first-
out.
Yeah,
first
damn
album.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vinyls are cool.
Yeah, they are.
I know. Andrew, our producer back there, shouted again to A&J Media, our great producer, Andrew.
Yeah.
He's bringing us the ideas for vinyl, so we might be coming out with that soon at festivals. Thanks, Andrew.
Frankie, by the way, was Miserlou.
Miserlou,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
that's what I was
that
gonna
Guitar
say.
Hero style, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So good.
So for my second song, since I threw my curveball last week with our Vanessa Carlton over there, I'm gonna do.
Macarena.
Damn, how'd you know, kid? I was gonna do Joe. I want to know
Oh, my God.
because
R&B?
I've been in this R&B phase recently, and if you haven't.
I want to know.
I wanna know what turns you on. I wanna know.
I want to be all that and more.
I'm a very in tune kind of guy, so that R&B kind of thing kind of gets me.
All right, since we're going R&B, I have one on top of my head, and I'm going to say it after Frank does.
Oh man, I don't have an R. And
No, you
It
don't.
doesn't
you-
have to- it doesn't have to
it
be.
doesn't have to
It
be.
doesn't.
I'm just matching Davida. You can go.
I'm just being crazy right now.
Pop
I'm a
punk and
huge
R&B.
fan of Zach Wild.
Zach
I don't know
Wild,
if you guys are
yeah.
familiar with
My
him,
buddy just
but
met him on the
he's-
Kiss Cruise.
No way,
Yeah,
really?
bro. Yeah.
I would love to meet that dude. He seems awesome.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal guitar player. Probably one of my favorites. So my song choice is "A Love Unreal" by Black Label Society.
Oh hell yes.
Good
That-
song.
One.
They
I
played
love
on the
that
Kiss
song.
Cruise. If you haven't checked one of those cruises out, like I do the 311
Yeah.
cruise every once in a while, and the Kiss Cruise had Black Label Society, Kiss, freaking all these other bands.
That's sick.
Phenomenal.
Are you doing
Megadeth
311
does,
cruise this year or no?
Unfortunately, I couldn't make it this year. I was thinking about
Looks
it.
good.
He was
It looks
supposed to
good,
go. He's
yeah.
not. He already paid for tickets.
I paid
He's
for
not going.
tickets, but life caught up to me.
You'll see
where
half of those bands at
I'm
Bayville.
literally
Yeah.
between Bayville and AC Beer Fest. I get the whole entire cruise.
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah,
all right.
exactly.
Thank you, Dan. And
Yeah.
You're welcome.
AC Beer Fest.
All right, guys. Since I'm just gonna follow up with Davita's R&B thing. This is gonna be a weird playlist this week, but whatever.
We're here to have fun, guys. Don't worry.
We're having fun.
He broke it out. I'm gonna go with Brian McKnight, Back at One.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that, guys.
It was
Definitely
between
check
the
that
two,
song out.
so.
Yeah, that song makes me cry every time I hear it. I think that was like a song from like one of my first breakups, like back in the day.
I remember.
One, you're like a dream come true. Two,
Just
just
wanna
wanna be with you. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at one. It's a sad music video too. He the plane crashes and he's walking through the cornfields as like a ghost. Like
I remember
he's already dead.
the Pokemon movie came out the same time that came out. And just like this is nostalgia. I'm sorry, nostalgia comes out.
Yeah.
And I remember the two freaking intertwining. I'm sorry.
I was breaking up with my girlfriend. You were watching them Pokemon.
Damn right, bro. Pokemon. I remember Pikachu cried. Listen,
Pikachu cried.
Pikachu cried that day, bro, because Ash died. All
Ash
right.
got turned to stone. Did he die? Was he just petrified? I don't know.
Listen, and now we're tired of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But yeah, that's the first
Sorry,
playlist,
guys.
guys. Yeah, that's awesome. You have anything else you want to promote before we end this?
I'm all promoted out.
Promote it out, guys.
All
Yeah.
promoted out.
All right,
Wear your
guys.
verse gear.
Yeah, we're gonna promote Bayville. Guys, definitely get those tickets to Bayville. Big lineup, guys. Big lineup. We're on the water. It's gonna be the best show of the summer. The best show.
Vendors. We're looking for vendors too.
Yeah, we're
We
looking
gotta-
for vendors. Like we said in the second episode, guys. Definitely DM Verse. You can email us also at info@verseapparel.co, not com.co. Verse info@verseapparel.co or DM us. We're looking for vendors. We have a couple lined up now, and we have a few spots left. So guys, definitely reach out to us, and also grab those pre-sale tickets quickly. Like we said, VIP sold out, and
bye-bye.
yeah, we it's only February, and we're already sold out of
Yeah.
VIP. So you guys,
Hopefully we sell out of GA. That's what we're looking to do. So.
yeah, rush those tickets, guys, because
You
we're
may
going
not have
through 'em.
pool access now, but you definitely have bay access. So.
Yeah,
Well, you can't go in the bay.
All right, never mind. You
That's
don't
a-
have it.
That's a liability for the
Yeah.
venue.
Exactly.
but yeah, so
see it.
yeah, so VIP is gonna get their special own festival shirts, right? We're gonna do that for free with the VIP bags. But then we'll also, Verse by themselves will give GA some free merch like we always do for these special events. So, guys, definitely buy those tickets while they're around because I'm pretty sure by the time April comes and the weather gets nice, those will probably be gone. So, buy them quickly as possible. Dan, I want to thank you for coming in.
No problem.
We're definitely going to have Dan back hopefully soon anytime you have to promote.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
There's always stuff to promote.
yeah.
so.
So Dan will be back, guys. All right, guys. Thank you for watching episode 5, Cinco.
Cinco.
Yeah, Cinco. Guys,
Cinco
thank you
de
guys for
podcast.
tuning in. Follow at Verse Apparel. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Follow GCam Band for Green Knuckle Material on Instagram, guys. This is it,
Follow
guys.
the Bayville Festival too.
Oh,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Bayville
Bill, shout
_
that-
Fest.
Yeah.
Bayville _ Fest.
Yeah, follow that also, guys. And that's it. Thank you guys again so much. We'll be back again in a week. And we have another special guest. So definitely tune into that. But for now, guys, enjoy your week. We are out.
Peace.